Nick Sandmann, the Kentucky student at the center of that viral video, says he wasn't disrespectful when he appeared to confront Native American veteran Nathan Phillips. He sat down exclusively with today's Savannah Guthrie.
Do you feel that you owe anybody an apology? Do you see your own fault in any way?
As far as standing there, I had every right to do so. My position is that I was not disrespectful to Mr. Phillips. I respect him. I'd like to talk to him. I mean, in hindsight, I wish we could have walked away and avoided the whole thing.
The Covington Catholic High School students, some wearing Make America Great Again hats, were in D.C. last week for the March for Life.
I was afraid. I felt threatened because when we were there and we were in front of them, they surrounded us.
But after more videos emerged, defenders of the students say there was a rush to judgment.
Do you think the students did anything wrong?
No.
A student whose parents didn't want his face shown told NBC affiliate WLWT his classmates were using their school chants, approved by chaperones, to drown out insults from another group of protesters, men identified as Black Hebrew Israelites. But the chants continued when Phillips entered the picture, saying he was trying to intervene.
There was 3 Native American people there. One of them was jumping up and down, so our guys start jumping up and down, clapping, we're dancing with him.
School chants should be in school, and this wasn't school.
Today, Native Americans protested in Covington, and even President Trump weighed in, calling the students symbols of fake news and how evil it can be. But Phillips says the students should accept responsibility for their actions.
The students should go through some kind of sensitivity training, cultural education of some kind.
Police here are on high alert after receiving threats against the students. The diocese had initially said they could face expulsion. Now it says a third-party investigation will begin this week. Lester?
All right, Gabe Gutierrez, thank you. And by the way, Savannah went on to ask Sandmann about allegations he and his classmates instigated the confrontation with Chance. Also about the look on his face in the video. We'll have much more tomorrow morning on Today. Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.